Yeah, what's good, cryptocurrency fans out there? Welcome back to the Everything Altcoin channel. Today, we're going to be talking about 3 DePIN altcoins you need to keep your eyes out on. One isn't out yet, so you guys should be preparing for the last one because it isn't out yet. But before we get into talking about all of that, I would like to ask you guys to subscribe to the channel if you guys haven't already. We're on the road to 20k subscribers. If you guys would like to help out with that, hit that red subscribe button. Don't forget to like the video, comment what you guys think down below, and while you guys are down there, you guys can hit that Discord link to join the Discord to continue the crypto conversation we're having daily. And you guys can ask your important question on how does that Patreon group works. As you guys know, we have been getting into some bangers of private sales, making some good calls. It's a great community overall with a lot of like-minded people. You guys should also check out my ebook, which is going to be in the links in the description and in the comment section down below. This is going to be the essentials to mastering tokenomics for you guys to pick out the next gem in your crypto portfolio. You need to learn market cap, fully diluted valuation, circulating supply, all that goes into picking out a good gem in this crypto market, right? So check that out and let's get right into the video, guys. So DePIN is an underrated narrative, right? I told you guys that I'm very bullish on AI and RWAs for the rest of this cycle, but the underrated narrative for this cycle will definitely be DePIN, and it's working in the background as of right now. And the total market cap reflects that at about a $15.8 billion market cap. This is a huge sector and could grow tremendously high. You guys already know how many DePIN videos we made on this channel, so there's a bunch of DePIN videos you guys can go ahead and check out. But I'm going to be talking about 3 specific ones that I have high conviction in, one that isn't out just yet like I told you guys. So let's get right into that. First, we have auki, which is sitting at, just a 1.5 cents, right, at a $27 million market cap, fully diluted valuation of $155 million. Now, we was playing this a little bit ago, and it did get up there. It got high, right? Market cap got all the way up to about a $75 million market cap. So we're down a little bit right now. We got a good buying opportunity on this. It got up to about 6 cents, so it's down about 74% from its all-time high of 3 months ago. Now, I have talked a lot about auki on this channel, on how it is tackling spatial computing and machine perception, right? So right now, what is auki? Auki is the native token powering the auki network, an infrastructure layer for physical AI that connects intelligent machines, devices to the digital economy through secure, decentralized communication, microtransactions, right? So what is the future of auki? As automation expands across different industries, right? auki will be essential to enabling automation, coordination, payment, and data exchange between physical AI agents, making it the cornerstone to the next industrial revolution, right? So it also bridges the gap between digital intelligence and real world by empowering robots, drones, and smart machines to operate more efficiently, collaborate autonomously, and support human labor, ultimately boosting product safety and economic resilience on a global scale. So you're probably going to learn that within these 3 plays, these plays are pretty much leading to the big thing within robotics, which I think is going to be a huge play, right? They're all tackling robotics in some type of way, right? So auki have recently unveiled their new robot, which is pretty much called Terry here. As you can see here, he's even featured with Vitalik in one of their events that they were talking about within Ethereum and things like that, how Vitalik is looking for Ethereum to become the L1 core of the world computer, right? So things is going to get pretty interesting with auki. I'm telling you guys, keep an eye on auki. Next, you got my baby Peaq. I'm not going to lie to you. We had to talk about Peaq. Peaq is doing so much in the DePIN space. It's crazy, right? Right now, it's sitting at 12 cents, just up 10.8% on the day at a $96 million market cap, just under 97, right? Fully diluted valuation of $548 million. Now, I haven't sold not a damn Peaq from private sale. I already know this is going to be one of those plays that I'm just leaving on to the side. I don't even check the price, just leave it there, right? You guys can see its all-time high was 4 months ago where it hit 75 cents. I do think I should be adding more at these prices here because you're pretty much at the lows it could possibly be, right? Its low was 9 cents, so right now it's at 12 cents. Now, remember I told you guys robotics is going to be something big, right? Now, Peaq is kind of bringing something within the machine RWAs, right? You got machine DeFi here between widely speculative offerings, Web3 isolated use case, and a lack of tangible real-world value creation. DeFi has fallen short of the true potential. This all changes with the introduction of machine DeFi on Peaq, decentralized finance, but for machines, right? So machine RWAs, real world assets, are a true game changer here, right? So instead of tokenizing stocks or gold, Peaq is tokenizing the rights to revenue generating machines whilst offering tools to earn, lend, and borrow of them. So here are some examples. Borrow against the revenue of delivery drones or ride sharing vehicles. You guys already know, we've been talked about when Peaq, I forgot to play on Peaq, that actually bought about 1,000 Teslas back in Europe somewhere, right? And then you got lend to decentralized EV charging networks or internet infrastructure. This is a whole nother play that you guys don't even know about that's coming out that we actually did talk about on this channel a few times, which is Panama. So you guys need to keep your eyes out on this play, I'm telling you guys. So with the machine DeFi communities, these aren't just DeFi protocols with a fresh coat of real world paint. These are Web3 native businesses powered by Peaq community, right? So this thing is going to get crazy as of right now, what Peaq is looking to do, which brings us to this tweet here by Sean Candles, a glimpse of January for DePIN, right? So 1 million plus machines on chain. You got the Silencio TGE that came out. Then you got Ex Machina, Deuced Genesis auction. We're going to be talking about that, right? You got the real campaign launch, new integrations, and exchange listings for Peaq. Peaq is going to be a huge infrastructure for DePIN. Just don't sleep on it. But like I said, this now leads us to the next play, which is called Ex Machina. This is essentially the play that isn't out, right? So not just in crypto, but also in TradeFi, physical AI and robotics without a doubt is the hottest narrative right now. I don't think it's the hottest, but it has the potential to be huge, right? But Peaq and Ex Machina are probably the most interesting direct exposure to the robotics market. I would also say auki, just like I mentioned in earlier in the video, right? And the broader machine economy, both which are publicly accessible. Tokenized robots and machines will be one of the most fascinating new asset classes, right? As you guys can see, fleet of 10 humanoids. This is from Ex Machina here. A total annual revenue of $1.2 million, monthly profit per owner $96 as passive income, right? So overall monthly profit for everyone is $96,000, average APY 131%, right? So this is what's going on with Ex Machina right now. I did make a video for Ex Machina, and their Deuce token is coming out very soon here, which allows you to get asset ownership, gain exposure to tokenized AI and robotics ventures, right? You're going to have your treasury influence and voting power. Now, Simon also did put out a pretty good tweet, which also talks about elite robotic investments from Figure Robot, things like that. And then what he's pretty much invested in, you're looking at Peaq here, you're looking at Ex Machina DAO, you're looking at Natex and HiveMapper, GeoNet, Auki Network, Frodo Bots, and BitRobot Network. So these are going to be something that you guys all need to pay attention to, because DePIN is getting hot, right? And this is going to also basically connect over to robotics, the whole machine economy that is going to be happening. Keep an eye on the DePIN sector, guys. But you guys let me know how you guys feel about everything. Let me know in the comment section down below. And if you guys haven't subscribed to it yet, please do so. We're on the road to 20K subscribers, and I'll check you guys later. Peace, YouTube.